Hi everyone. Just want to talk about the up-to-date overview of the current firearm laws here in Australia, including how they work now and what changes are underway following recent events. As far as I know, Australia has some of the world's strictest gun laws. Australian firearms regime is widely regarded as among the most restrictive globally compared to other countries. Most core elements stem from the National Firearms Agreement, first agreed in 1996 after the Port Arthur massacre, and have been updated over time. It set the foundation for strict licensing, registration, and restrictions on high risk guns. So in Australia, you must hold a license to possess, carry, or use any firearms, including rifles, shotguns, handguns. One of the core elements, or some of the core elements, are genuine reasons. Applicants must demonstrate a lawful purpose, such as sport shooting, hunting, pest control, primary production, or employment. Self-defense is not accepted in this country. Background checks and safety training. Licenses require safe storage declarations, police background checks, safety certification courses on the category of firearms you need, and fitness assessments for some states. The minimum age is 18 plus. So some states allow supervised juniors to have licenses, example Victoria and New South Wales. Renewal and fit and proper standards. Licenses must usually be renewed periodically and can be cancelled if someone becomes a prohibited person. Firearm registration. Every firearm must be registered to its owner by serial number. Australia has long sought a national firearm registry to unify all state territories. This is expected in 2027 and 2028. Types of firearms you cannot own, so obviously automatic weapons, most semi-automatic rifles and shotguns, and high capacity magazines. I know in Queensland it's I think up to the magazine has a maximum capacity of 10. Exceptions exist for certain licensed competition shooters, farmers, or businesses under strict controls. At present, most states do not impose a hard cap on how many firearms a person can own. Correct me if I'm wrong, though some have informal limits are strongest stringent permit requirements. New South Wales has recently passed new laws, including ownership of 4 firearms for recreational shooters, up to 10 for farmers or professional shooters. Ban on some rapid-fire weapons, shooter's license duration, example, every 2 years. In these countries, no self-defense duress provision. Australian law clearly states you cannot own or use a firearm for self-defense. This is not recognized as lawful reason or ownership of any firearms. Prohibited persons. So people cannot obtain or hold a gun license if they are convicted offenders with certain changes, subject to domestic violence or intervention orders, SSS, mentally unfit, otherwise deemed prohibited persons under the state law. I believe some of these are not, in my opinion, done by the police very well. That's my opinion. So I just want people's view on what they think. Obviously, December 2025, after a mass shooting at Bondi Beach, the worst in decades, nationally and state leaders agreed to strengthen gun laws further. The National Cabinet meeting agreed to consider tighter controls, including caps on number of guns per person, limits on license duration, faster implementation of the National Register, and potential making citizens a requirement for firearms license. Major gun buyback program announced. The largest since 1996. Port Arthur reforms to remove hundreds of thousands of guns from the community. I mean, this will be done by all the legal owners. You're still going to have illegal guns no matter what, and people can obtain them. So I don't know how this is going to help. So I just want people's opinion, what they think of the Australian gun laws. Leave your comments, be much appreciated. Thank you.